Well, I'm down here doing some prospecting, and the weather is good. It looks like it's going to clear up, and I'm going to get to it. I found a really good spot last weekend, and I've been thinking about it all week long, so I knew I had to get out here. Flash flood, I don't know. Oh, I see blue sky. Look at that. Look at that. This is almost over, folks. I'm out of the woods, so to speak. But I found a really good spot last week, and I only got one bucket out of it. And it was 37 degrees. The wind was blowing. It was getting late. I didn't do any more, but I've been thinking about it. So I know this is going to be a good day. Once this rain clears up, you'll see what I mean. Well, the rain's pretty much done with. I gambled and won this time. Here's my classifier, guys. Yeah. That's good looking stuff. Look at that. The sun coming out. Oh. Get hot in this thing. Here's the first bucket, guys. And another thunderstorm is brewing. I'm hoping I get lucky again, but you just never know. Hey, there's finally a nice little piece there. Here's what I got left. I know there's some gold in it. I don't know if there's as much as I'd hoped there would be. To transfer it to my pen. Pour some still water. This looks pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good pan. I can already see it in the corners here. I may need to do like a double snuff. Actually, I'm not, because I'm going to show you. It's hard to tell when you do that how much gold you're getting out of one pan or one bucket. That is a pretty good bucket. Let me get you in there a little closer. I'm going to go ahead and tap this up a little bit. Surprised I didn't see these bigger pieces stick. Maybe running a little fast. But I'm happy about the thickness of these pieces. There's a couple nice pieces in there. It's usually hard to get away down here, but that's gonna, if I can do a bunch of buckets, that's gonna add up. That's gonna be good. You can see it from here, can't you? There's my finger. There's the gold. Nice gold. I've got the gold in the snuffer, the big stuff. So what I like to do is get this black sand out and put it in my blue bowl here and pan it over this. And I'll show you why. I've got this right here that's called snake skin, and it'll let the black sand kind of slide over it like that. I gotta get it in, zoom in there a little bit better. That's not working. Let me get you guys down there. Can't get a good shot. Here we go. It's a little better. Now we got those last little bits right there. I'll snuffer those up. Man, I've got some awful glare today. Now you can see it. Pretty good stuff. Here's bucket number 2. A lot of colors. Let's see if I can get the brightness down a little bit. I've been running decomposed bedrock and it looks like this. It's gooey. It's almost like clay. Very hard to break up. And it usually doesn't have very much grit, and that means not very much gold. But when you do find the gold, you find gold like that. And I was starting to wonder if maybe I was just wasting my time running that. It's like, look at Stormy again. It's about time for the third wave of rain. That's number 4, and there's some nice little pieces in there. It's kind of up in the air whether I'm doing better just kind of skimming the top or, going for it. You definitely find a picker. That's kind of a mini picker. It's really thin. It's flood gold. Here's bucket number 5, and I think I'm rained out. I don't know, I might do one more. John said the radar's showing some crazy storms coming through. It's been raining for a while. I don't know how much worse it can get, but it's pretty wet. But the gold is good, and you can overlook some things for good gold. There is number 6. And it's only 3 o'clock, and it's actually stopped raining quite so much. It's still raining, but it was pouring down earlier. I'm getting wet, so what's one more bucket? You got to end on a 7. So let's do it. All right, that's buckets 7 and 8. So I managed to do a 8th bucket. So let's see what everything together comes to be. There's 8 buckets worth of gold. Beautiful. Beautiful North Carolina gold. All right, well, that was a wet day. Rain about 50% of the time, and I made the mistake of leaving my ball cap on. So when it was raining really hard, it acted as kind of a funnel for the rain to run around and down my neck. And I ended up being nice and wet all over. But I didn't want to leave because I was getting good gold. And we'll weigh that and see just how good it was. So once we weigh this and tear it out and remove the gold, that'll give us the negative difference of what the gold weighed. That way I don't have to handle the gold twice and risk losing it. So we're going to tear that out. That's a 2.646. I think that's close to a 0.4. Let's see, 2.235 I think is what that is normally. So maybe, let's see, we'll tear it and then dump it into the little funnel and put it back. Oh, I just about made a 0.4, a 0.38. So not a bad day. I'm happy with that. And I'm glad I stuck it out. Wet or not, I got that gold and I got back to the house.